Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Teflon, the one chosen, man. Y'all gonna hit that like button before I get into this. All right, so now, Mercedes Morr from Texas, Houston, the Houston area. She was found dead in Richmond. That's where I'm from, Richmond. So a lot of people been talking about Mercedes Morr, how she died and how everything came about and how things came to be. But everybody in Mercedes Morr social circle, close circle, they know exactly on how this could have came about. Now, for those who don't know, Mercedes Morr is a popular Instagram model, and she also is an escort. Her parents knew that. Her parents found out that she was an escort back in 2016, around the time that they shut down Backpage. Before they shut down Backpage, she was up there. Long story short, by her being an Instagram model, trying to pursue this modeling thing, the best thing to do is network, get outside the states and travel. Cities such as California, Georgia, Florida, etc. I just named out the states and a few states that I know for a fact that she's been in. Mercedes Morr ended up finding herself going to Florida one year. She met the man who became her killer. She went out on a date with him. When I say went out on a date with him, I don't mean going out for lunch, food, and drinks and nothing like that. I'm talking about you pay for this and we gonna do etc. They call it a date. That's what they call it. Anybody who's into that type of business, they already know what it is that I mean. Now, Mercedes Morr, she met this man, went out on a date with him. She was in Florida only for 4 days at this time, going to different strip clubs and hitting up different dating websites, doing a little bit of OnlyFans, this, that, and third. Okay. After she leaves Florida, this man stays in contact with her. He's a trick. This man sends her money through Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. The history is up there. Whenever they found her dead, her parents knew off the moo that this is somebody that she's knew. This man constantly sent her money through Cash App, PayPal, and etc. In fact, last month, he paid for her car note and insurance. Okay? As they talking and exchanging words through text messages or whatever, he tells her that he do construction. And at times that he travel outside the different states, because that's what his company does. Travel outside the different states and they might do construction. They might get a 30-day stay at so-and-so place just so they can have this 30 days to try to finish up this construction type stuff. You know what I mean? So whenever he told her that he was in Texas, she didn't look at it as if he was stalking her, as if he was obsessed. She looked at more so as if like, okay, well, I'm assuming you in Texas doing construction. Because that's what you told me you do. And this is what you told me ahead of time, that sometimes you do travel outside of the Florida limitations. So whenever he tells her that he's in Texas, he asks if he can go see her. That's when she gave him her location. She dropped her location. He went to her house in Richmond. It was no forced entry. It was none of that. Knocked on the door. She let him in. Now, once he got in there, I don't know exactly what happened or how things were said, but I can make many accusations, but I'm not going to do that. Because after all, somebody actually did lose their life in this. But what I can say was this was a dealing of her own faith. Now, this man, he ended up killing her, tried to make it look like a suicide. Some said that he was roaming around in her apartment for days before they found her dead. Now, I know that don't sound right. Mercedes Morr got many people who constantly hitting her up, texting her, calling her, FaceTiming and all that. And if can't nobody get in touch with her within a 24-hour time frame, then I know for a fact somebody gonna go to her house and check up on her to see what's good. You know what I mean? And to see that you're not active on social media as you would normally be. So I don't really go with the story that he was roaming around the house days after he already killed her. I can't go with that. But what I can say was after he killed her and tried to make it look like a suicide, he ended up killing himself and taking his blood and scribbling some things on the wall saying, I'm sorry to the landlord. Some crazy stuff. Crazy. But yeah, that's what happened to Mercedes Morr, man. You know what I'm saying? She ended up dying due to her own actions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Mercedes Morr, rest in peace.